Alright guys, you know the deal. I'm back with another PSA Reveal. And so, you know, it's time for the show. Brought to you by the Master of Ceremony. That's me. Known also as MC Buster Flow Then Go. And you already know I make it hot. Just like I'm boiling water in a pot. On the spot. On the dot. Tie outer eyelid knot. In my J's. And my frames are Ralph Lauren, not Ray Bans. I'm the man. Not a Stan. I'm a Don. And I bust the funky flow till I reach number one. And when I won, I hug the fly cutie. And you know my type, real fine, big booty. Ho! So guys, we got us a card show here. But before we get into that, black cap conversation time. Well, I've been searching through YouTube. I have no friends, so all of my information comes from that. I've been getting filled in here on the streets of Charlotte. You know, the streets that I own. Well, it's been a guy doing some pretty good work here. Hey guys, look, I come from the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. Meaning, I come from a time when it was really a thing to be a bad guy. Not one of these bad good guys like, yeah, I go to Harvard and I'm a straight A student in school, but, you know, I'm a drug kingpin, gang banging murderer. I think that's wearing too many hats, guys. So, what I'm saying is that even though in everyone's eyes I'm a total loser, I'm a credible source. A more than credible source. Okay, guys, I was a deal. I was a deal. But, hey, every crackhead in the gutter says that, don't they? Well, with me it's true. And without the crackhead in the gutter part. But, and I hope no one feels bad, but if you smoke crack, if people still do that, hey, that's what you do and that's what you are. Maybe not a crackhead, maybe you just smoke crack. And nothing's wrong with that. Anybody that has any habit and they're able to maintain it, hey, you're doing good. But I'm a credible source from times when things were not this way. I can say that some guys have been putting out some pretty good hood content here. So I'm from here. I know all of the hoods. I even know hoods that people don't know about. Because, you know, I'm from here. And I know people that were from here before me. Some of those people passed things down. So, guys, go back and make, you know, videos about when it was wards of Charlotte. So, yeah. I know pretty good and well about that. But this is a card channel and things like that. So, I enjoyed it, though. I don't see much stuff about Charlotte there. So it was good to see that. I know all of the hoods they were at. Some of them are pretty familiar. Some of them are kind of like home there to me. But except they're not. But I'm very familiar with some of them. And that's pretty good. From a hood perspective. Not from a rap standpoint. You know, not, you know, from, you know, hey, I'm on MTV Cribs and, you know, as a gang leader. But for hood content, it was pretty good, especially especially all of them. So I like that. The guys on Freedom Drive did a good job. That one guy can rap. I like his rap anyway. And the Hidden Valley neighborhood did good, and this community over there off of Monroe Road did pretty good. And I didn't watch anymore. I never knew West Boulevard existed until I ended up there one day. But I'm sure they did fine as well. So we're going to get off of that and get on into cards. That wasn't about cards or basketball, but you know I'm a patriotic charlatan. So I saw that there and just had to shout a few people out. Oh, also FedEx sucks. Yesterday I got into a racially motivated confrontation with a FedEx worker. He was an Hispanic. I had an issue with him because he wanted to deliver the package late, then not give me a chance to retrieve my package. That was on day one. So I filed a complaint. I reported him, and I will always report people, so, you know, don't handle me in any kind of way. I'll take action. So he came back on day two. We talked about it, and Manuel, you know, he just was intent on lying, okay? He was just intent on lying. I told him, I don't know if his name was Manuel or not, but all of those people are named along those lines somewhere in there. It's probably right. So I told Manuel, hey man, you were late and you didn't give me a chance to get outside. No, comprende. Me no outside. When I come and I drop the package and you don't. Blah, 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 blah. Manuel, stop it. Okay. Long story. Oh, that was bad. Long story short, the package was delivered. I retrieved it, and on the way out, I asked him, hey, buddy, while you're leaving, who won the World Cup? So that was the end of that. Yeah, but FedEx sucks. I filed a complaint, called back to check up on the complaint. And they had no record of the complaint, period. So they suck. And they're a hassle to deal with. I'm a post office guy. That's what the nation was founded on, was the post office. These other people can't hold a candle. Well, so that'll be that. I told you I may get into the FedEx thing, and I didn't really get into it, but kinda did. And, you know, I didn't want to come off racist. After, let's understand that the things I've said, I get frustrated too. During all of this, I went over with Manuel the steps to take for the naturalization process. So I tried to help him as much as I could. All right. Now with that, I'm going to get on out of here and get into the cards. I love cards. Cards are hardcore. When I go to the store, I buy more and more and more and more and more and more. Because I love cards, and cards are super hard. All right, guys, there it is. You see it. Just want to include you on a little more there. You see this new thing here? I told you I like these so much I'd be getting some new colors. So here now, with the legendary Jamal Gasol. Oh, let me do that. Here now, with the legendary Jamal. Well, it still isn't any good, is it? Well, D it all to H. Who cares? Let's move on. D it all. Yeah, no, not D it all to H. D it all to H too, but with D'ing it all to H, well, I'm having a mental lapse here. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying, guys, but you're back with the legendary Jamal Gasol with another PSA haul. There we go. So this is my new official mat for PSA Reveals. I loved these so much that I went back and got more. Told you I would, and hey, I think it's pretty nice. And I love it. So, it's pretty. That's how it's got to be done here. I don't know how it is here now, but hey, one time in Charlotte, you had to be pretty. And guys actually said pretty, like, boy, you buddy, ain't you? You were buddy. Stuff like that. He was putty. So there you go. Now the Charlotte thing is over and we're doing cards, guys. Boom. But yeah, I wanted you to see this. And hey, maybe you think it looks all right too. So here we go. You guys know I have a razor, but you know, I've shown it to you in times past. Here now I'm using scissors. Oh, what is this? Oh, this may be the wrong one. I may have to hold on a second, guys. This may be the wrong box. Hold on. Yeah, this isn't the right one. Okay, guys, we gotta hold on. I'll be back. All right, I'm back, guys. This should be the right one. You know, so anyway, like I was saying, I think it is. You know I have a razor, but this was easier. Getting a razor was too hard. I didn't cut it very good, did I? All right, guys, here we go. See if I can finally get you to see this nice PSA emblem there, and I cannot. I just want you to see it one day, like, yeah, if you've never experienced it, it's pretty great. I'm turning them down this way, so hopefully you can see it. I love opening the bottle. Well, you already saw it. I suck at things, guys. That's why I never try. Just don't try and you'll be fine. But yeah, boom, I love opening and seeing that first off. But hey, I can't create the experience for you, so do it yourself. Get it on your own. All right. So we got here an order that was an order I like, so we'll get into it in a second. You know, I don't want to take up much of your time, so what I'm gonna do is be as quick as I can. Let's see if I can get them out of here. Well, don't give away everything here. I'll do it off camera. Oh, it didn't off camera, is it? Boy, you would put it, man. You would put it. He was put. I'm sure that sucks, but I just told you about that with me. So guys, we're gonna get into it, and you put it. Boy, you put it, ain't you? Anyway, that's really it. Yeah, you know, with me, during my time, you just say pretty. And you also probably put the N word in there a little bit to show some hate, even if you liked it. So that's that. Getting into it, people. All my card people. Hey, I got 18 subscribers. Some of them are probably white. But I told you, look, man, it's a wild ride with me. So, hey, get used to it. And a wild ride in totally a lame and boring way. All right, getting right into it. After all that time. Got old Chrysalis. Well, that's still going on. Okay, so we're going to stay here with it. The setup, I will solve the setup, guys. By the next time we do this, it'll probably be straightened out, but it may not be. But the time after that, I'm pretty certain it'll be straightened out. If not, the time after that, I all but guarantee that it'll be straightened out. But here we go now. Oh, God, I hate that so much. I mean, I hate it so much. Okay, well, this is the best I could do. I don't know what I did last time either, but got a Chrysalave there. This card sucks to people. I thought it was cool. Wild card people don't like. I mean, not particularly, but they have some good cards, good looking ones. And this is actually good card stock. This is a thick card, and so I don't know why people like or don't like things, but it was a quality card to me, except in terms of value. But it looks good and everything. So I graded it, came back an 8, so I guess I shouldn't have. All right. This one here, I wanted to. I ain't gonna be able to do it at all. Alright, man, this sucks. Oh, but I won't complain, because I didn't spend a lot of time trying to make it better when I wasn't doing videos. So, alright, you know. Joe Flacco, I was a Flacco fan. When he was doing good a couple years ago, I was happy. And then he came back and did good even after that. Somewhere in there, probably the first time he was doing good, I bought cards. I didn't really have a purpose of grading them, I don't think, or selling them. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I bought some all right ones. This was one of them. Spectre Red Flacco. Got a gem mint in. And it be numbered out of... you'll never be able to see it. Oh, yeah, you will. That's still blurry. It's numbered out of 25. Bookends, 25 out of 25. So that was a 10 for Flacco. One thing that will change is these cards will be on my eBay store page pretty soon. And you'll probably be able to see them better there. I encourage you to go there. I have some all right stuff. Something else I probably shouldn't have graded, but I did. I love Score. So I buy it. I can't really buy it that much now because of, you know, the way things are with cards. But I love Score. I got a case hit of Josh Allen, the Intergalactic case hit, and it's a cool deal. So, see, look, it changes. Well, this, man, it changes and stuff. See, right there it goes. White with 17 and red. Looks like he's wearing 12, but I'm sure it's 17. Yeah. It'll get better. Stick around or don't, but it'll get better. One thing about me, I usually suck at most things, but if I stay with them a little while, and not very long, I'll get good at them. And then people will start to hate me because they'll say, hey, this guy sucks. He's supposed to suck. What is he doing being good or all right at it? Kill him. But, you know, it hasn't happened yet. So enough time with this card. It got an 8. So I got 2 8s there. It wasn't good. I might have got 3 8s. Not going too good, is it? So far. An old Jerry Goff card. I saw it, bought it off of eBay. I liked it. I didn't get it. It didn't cost much. This is, doing the dollar thing. Didn't cost much, but it may have been more expensive though. It was maybe more than $5. Maybe not. Not more than 10. But whatever, it came back at 10. It was pretty good. And, hey, golf is a pretty good deal. If he's ever able to win anything, he'll be valuable. California guy, #1 overall pick. Been a Super Bowl guy before. And if he's able to take 2 franchises there, that could only mean good things for him. Where is this card numbered at? It's numbered. Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, right here. Oh, God, no. Someone please help. Oh, God, no. I'm reliving trauma in my life. I never asked for help. Well, anyway, it's right here, but you won't be able to see it. So, forget it. Why won't you be able to see it? This is supposed to be an advanced camera. Anyway, it is numbered 11 out of 25. And the numbering is there. So that was a 10. Now let's move along. More score. People do not want this. So I've learned my lesson, guys. These cards have been submitted before the shutdown and all of that stuff. I've learned now. So, keep your complaints. Even though there won't be any feedback. Drew Brees, you got a 9, and it's numbered out of, 20 there? Yep, it's numbered 3 out of 20. So 9. Those 8s can stay where they are. Screw those. Here we go. It's getting bad, guys. But what I want you to know is that I profit off of the orders, so I'm not doing too bad. Thanks to, me having a little sense. The car was just pretty. Lenticular, I think this is called, or something. It's the lenticular type thing. It's pretty. And it's like ribbed or something. And it feels good, too. Like, cool to feel and run your fingers across it. So I got it engraved. Justin Fields, pretty. I'm into the uniform deal. I love guys dressed good in the uniform. So this uniform is definitely pretty. It looks great. Card is a color match of it. So I got it graded. It's not bothering me. It shouldn't bother you. Okay? Oh, this is the card. I got it graded because nobody wanted it, but I like it. So I'll just hang on to it. Again, Drew Brees, a classics. It's transitions red. I think it's numbered out of 50 here and only got a 9. Numbered out of 50 there. You can kind of see that, but you probably can't. 13 out of 50. The Breeze. And I think this is the last one that sucked. And I shouldn't have graded. I saw this. I had already submitted it when I really looked at it, which is totally my fault. But when I looked at it, I said, "Oh God, no! Top to bottom is horrible. This won't do well." But it was too late, so I sent it in, and it didn't do well. Top bordering to bottom bordering, horrible. And I don't know what else. I don't know why I got an 8, and I guess it was that bad. But this is a great card. I think he has on some #1 Michael Jordans there. So I thought he was dressed nicely. I liked it. Now, send it in. So we got an 8, not numbered or anything. So those 8s suck. Except for the Josh Allen. It's pretty good. Okay, now. This is an accomplishment for me. I've sent in a lot of Brandon Miller cards, and some of them I thought would be 10s. None of them ever were. This is my first Brandon Miller 10. If you don't know, I'm from Charlotte. The Charlotte Hornets are the team here, so I naturally support them. So I guess you could say they're my team. And I love Brandon Miller, man. I think, You know, I won't get into that. I've said that enough about my personal relationship with these guys. So I don't think anything is there between me and him, but I love him as a player. I think he's one of the best talents that I've seen. People don't understand how high I am on this guy. But I think he's lazy. I'm not lazy, but I think that because of this age of basketball, these guys, versatility guys. I call this era of I call this time of basketball. Maybe I've said that here before. And it started with LeBron James, who I totally respect as a guy. I give him all the respect and credit for being what he is. You know, so, and I've never liked him. I've never liked him as far as in terms of, hey, that's, you know, yeah, LeBron facing the game. I don't like what he did for basketball. It's no secret. I don't like the way he played basketball. Okay, passing to the other guy, I don't like it. It's led to this world and this product of basketball that we have. I'm not a fan of it, but I've come to be all right with it. Brandon Miller, back when guys had to be the guy, when guys had to be a team leader, I think if he would have came along in those times, he would have been better. I think he's a product of the time. I don't think he's a lazy guy or anything. I just think these guys, hey, pass it to the other guy who's the 12th guy on the bench, and he'll knock down the open shot. I'm not for it. But one of the best talents that I have seen, maybe not in basketball history, I think Brandon Miller's guy is Paul George. Paul George, I love his talent and his ability to, but it's time for him to retire. He's stealing money now. He stays hurt too much. But I love Paul George, but I love Brandon Miller, and I think he's even more talented. The ease with which he is able to be successful, just in the things that he does. Not, you know, if it's ending in scoring points. Just everything he does, just very, 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 very well, easy for him on the court. It looks effortless. He is a beautiful player to watch. I love him. So, and I'm happy he came to Charlotte. It was actually a dilemma here when these guys were coming out. Should they draft Brandon Miller or Scoot Henderson? Scoot Henderson, who is fine. I think he'll be fine. I probably said all this before. I'm like that in life. I'll do that. So I'm going to try to wrap it up. No, I'm going to wrap it up here right now. But it was no dilemma at all. Are you serious? Brandon Miller or Scoot Henderson? So luckily they heeded my advice and went with Brandon Miller, and that was the right pick. And they may have something here for him, or they may not. But yeah, so it's Brandon Miller, McDonald's All-American Refractor, came back in the 10. I was happy. And Henderson will be fine as a player too, I believe. But he may have to get out of Portland. All right, old school time. This was a big card years ago. I sent it in. I think I've mentioned it on my revisit through card history, showing you my childhood binders, stuff like that. This is a huge card back in the day, guys. Well, for my, you know, for a 8 or 9 year old. 92 Shaq came out. This was 93. No, I was about 10 years old. I was 10, but it was still a big card at the time. Had to go through a lot of packs to get this one. So I got it, but hey, time happened to it. And that's all I can say. But that's it there. Shaq. Clear Ultra Jam City. And hey, I don't know how, but over the years it got some wear. Set in the binder, untouched. Should have been for 20 or 30 years. From 93 till about 2018. No, till about 2020. How many years that is? 93. 13 would be 20, so about 24 years, 25 years or so. 27? 93 to 2020, maybe 27 years. So for like 27 years, it should have been in the binder untouched. But I don't know how it got wear on it, but it did. And it's all on the back. You'll never be able to see it here today. But it got, yeah, what is that grade? That grade is a 6. So that's a personal for me. Because I love the Shaq card so much and I'll take it in any condition. I'll bring these 8s over so I can proudly display that 6 there. Because I love that card. A monumental achievement in my life. Alright, here we go, guys. So I know you think I suck and I should just stop living, but some things come out right for me. So this is, I profited on the order, I profited well, but I'm not going to be insulted at all. You should understand that. So that's why that's why we're getting to see this. So now I'll hold on to it for a while too, probably, but nothing special, nothing over the top, but hey, for me and what people want me to have, it is very great. So boom, got the coupe, Topps chrome on an X-Fractor. We all know the card, number 251, in a gem mint in. It's going for about $700, and I got an offer for about $630. Well, they revoked that offer. An Indian giver did, and the offer came back at $566, the lowest price ever that would have been recorded for the sale of the card, and I'm supposed to take it. So I didn't. And so now I'll just hold on to it. And it look and it is looking good. So there's nothing to say about this here. 251 is great. So that did a good job there in helping me toward the order, because yeah, a lot of stuff wasn't great. And we'll go on through these. I had a lot of personal stuff on here and I gotta stop doing it. I promise it'll be under 30 minutes. So right here, I love guys like this. You know, with every order, I do something for myself. This is a great card. I love players like this. I love gunslingers, guys, as a quarterback. Just give me a great ride. I love it. Hey, it's ups and downs in life. Thrill of victory, agony of defeat. So, you know, I love it. Just like this national championship game. We all know, if you watch me, I was for Mendoza totally, but I am a liker of Carson Beck. I love what comes with him, you know. And I was sitting here watching the game with Mama, and I told her, I said, now he'll burn them, or he will throw a devastating pick. No lie, and he threw a devastating pick at the end of the game. But if he wouldn't have threw that devastating pick, he was going to burn them for a touchdown, and Miami would have won the game in the national championship, as I remember. So, you know, kidding a guy like that, threw a lot of interception, but he had a great arm and great talent to me. And so I love him. These guys are heroes there to me. Look at that number 7. Isn't that jersey sweet? God, I love it. So, Topps gold label, John Kitna. And, well, not numbered well. It's numbered out of 1,000, but at least it's numbered 612. That's a special numerical thing to me, so I love it. Out of 1,000, it's great. I wish it would have been a 10. It just would have been a 10 to me, because I'm keeping it. And that's that. Okay, moving ahead here. Stroud on the selections. I love these. That's why I love Topps Signature this year. I buy these because they have the draft number on there for the guy. So Stroud will probably pick it back up and do fine. I was a guy who liked Stroud a lot, but I had to cool off of him. Not for any reasons with playing with his ability, but I just cooled off of him. He's a California kid and guy, so California kid. So, you know. But that's good. I got a 9, but this is jersey numbered out of 49, so there's some pretty good features to it. It should do fine. I say when they start winning, you know, big, it'll do fine. Got the same car. Of course, it's different. This is a white one there. And it received a 9 too. I have never got a fat card because this card is kind of thick. I've never got a fat card to do it to go 10. So this is out of 75, 64 out of 75 there. And that's that with Stroud. I got old Josh Allen Spectrum Green here. Got a 9. I graded it just because it was low number than I wanted to. So that was that. Out of 25. 9. This one was bad too. So there we go. Got a 9 on Origins Jerry Goff. Now, this doesn't usually happen. Like I said, I know you think I suck, but this doesn't usually happen. I lost money on this card because I bought this card probably about $40. Then graded and it came back a 9. But it was beautiful. I hate Origins. So that tells you how much I like this card. I hate Origins. But I like this card a ton. So I bought it. Bought it for, what I just told you I bought it for. I think it was around $40. May have been too much, but I just liked it that much. Graded it, and it didn't work out for me here. But numbered out of 99, so that's that. And last one, and I'm going to get on out of here, guys. After we do our review thing there. And boom. And so this is one. Look, I love this. I like this insert. I'm not a guy that's into bright and loud colors too much. They don't bother me either. So I'll surprise you. I'll just jump out with some neon Neapolitan on. And you'll be like, hey, what is that? It could possibly be not him. But it's me. I'll catch a wild hair every now and then. Do stuff like this. But I like this insert. I don't think people do. I thought that people would like it. But they don't. But I do. And this card came with a story. I bought a box, retail box. The retail box was all right. It came down to the last card. And I was just like, man, no lie. I wanted this card. I was like, I'd love to pull one of these, in the refractor, whatever way it is, hollow way, whatever, because they had a regular one and this is the other one. And say I love to pull that card, and I love to pull a coupe. Lo and behold, last pack of the box, and I think the last card, but it may not have been the last card, but it was definitely the last pack. I pulled that. When I pulled it, I say, "Thank you, Lord." And because of it, I said, "Well, if that goes and comes back at 10." I'm going to keep it as my personal. So I am. So that's my order. Those couple in there had me profit really well. And that's that. Well, guys, I got to talk fast and go. I was going to do my review there like I usually do because it was 3 cards I sold. I don't remember them now. But I didn't get any paperwork in this order. That has to be a mistake. But our good friends at PSA do their best. I know they're swamped here now. I think they're rushing a little. So I won't be too hard on them. I may call and check on it or ask if that's going to be a new policy. But I didn't get my paperwork in here, which is I'm not glad that happened. But hey, that was my order. The other 3 cards are my business and not yours. Anyway. Guys, I'm gone. I'll be talking to you later. And thanks.